Authorities say two suspects showed up here. They drove up here, wrapped a cable around the machine, and they eventually drove off with the entire ATM.
Half a dozen cars were damaged. Danielle.
Good morning. It's definitely not a good start to the Thanksgiving holiday for some folks here. 30,000 gallons of water rose up to 6 feet after a water main ruptured, causing this big headache.
Discounted designer goods. Cute hat, Danielle.
Thank you. Yes, good morning, and good morning to you at home. Yeah, this has become LA's favorite holiday event, and you can see why. Designer items like this hat at a discounted price, where 100% of the proceeds goes directly towards Project Angel Food. I'm live in Southgate. Over the summer, we learned post offices like this were going to close because of budget cuts, and today the United States Postal Service announced even more cutbacks. Good morning. Yeah, a new year means new laws affecting everything from the sale of alcohol to teens being allowed to use tanning beds. But the law we're focusing on here this morning affects 1.1 million children, and that is the new booster seat law. Check out this long line. It is indeed the busiest day of the year for the USPS. That's because Christmas is less than 1 week away.
Eyewitness News reporter Danielle Saar is live at the scene with surveillance pictures of the crime. Danielle.
Good morning. This is where the drive-through ATM used to be. Authorities say two suspects showed up here. They drove up here, wrapped a cable around the machine, and they eventually drove off with the entire ATM. Now, investigators say they have located the stolen ATM in Lake Forest. They say none of the stolen money was still inside the machine. It is also there where they recovered the getaway truck that they say was stolen originally from Santa Ana. Getaway tire tracks are left behind on the grass outside the Chase Bank on El Toro Road in Laguna Hills.
Well, you can see they were in a hurry to get away.
These pictures obtained by the Orange County Sheriff's Department show at least two suspects drove up in a Chevy Silverado and stole a drive-through ATM.
At first, they wrapped a cable around the drive-up ATM machine. They attempted to pull the ATM machine off, however, the cable snapped.
Orange County sheriffs say they then pushed the ATM over with the truck, loaded it onto the flatbed, and drove off just before 5 Friday morning.
It's very brazen, no question.
This is the same bank, authorities say, that was robbed just last week, but they believe the two incidents are unrelated.
The suspect description as well as the method of operation is totally different.
Nearby residents who drove up to get some quick cash were shocked by the news.
I'm blown away. I mean, I'm in Orange County, one of the safest areas to live, and came here to get some money to go shopping at the mall, and I don't know what I'm going to do now.
I'm astounded that somebody would do something like that. I'm glad my money's still inside, though.
If you have any information that could help investigators solve this federal crime, you're asked to call the Orange County Sheriff's Department at 1-877-TIP-OCCS. Live in Laguna Hills, Danielle Saar, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. It's definitely not a good start to the Thanksgiving holiday for some folks here. 30,000 gallons of water rose up to 6 feet after a water main ruptured, causing this big headache. The night before Thanksgiving, and 30 customers were without water in West Hollywood.
And I went in the kitchen to turn on the water, and I was like, no water, and a very odd sound.
I noticed that I don't have water in my house, so I called LADWP, and they didn't know what was going on, so I came out to my porch.
And this is what he saw. 30,000 gallons of water gushing out of the garage of this apartment complex on the 1100 block of North Formosa Avenue, just north of Santa Monica Boulevard, flooding the street and about 6 vehicles in 6 feet of water.
I know for a fact there is a Porsche down there. There is a brand new Volkswagen car, and the rest are compact cars and one SUV.
And the cars were all submerged. I could not see any cars. I could not believe there were any cars inside, to be honest.
LA Department of Water and Power crews worked through the night to pump the water out of the garage and clean the streets.
The water was going down all the way to Santa Monica and like up to a few blocks the other direction. My friend was driving past, and he noticed that. It was like, he was saying it's like a stream flowing down. It was a big mess.
Right now they're just doing the cleanup. We've already restored water, and now we're getting ready to restore the street. There was a 20 by 30 foot patch in the street that needs to be repaired.
Despite all the damage to personal property and the street, folks here say they're just thankful everyone's okay.
Things can be replaced. You know, life can't, so as long as no one was injured, I think after the shock wears off, I think everyone will be fine.
And thankfully, the water was completely restored to all the customers. Live in West Hollywood, Danielle Saar, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. We are at the end of the parade route. You can see the floats are lined up for everyone to take in. From prehistoric dinosaurs to pigs that can fly. On Monday, these 44 flowery floats transported a nationwide audience to a colorful fantasy world during the 123rd annual Rose Parade.
It's just unbelievable.
That fantasy became a reality for folks who came out today to witness the beautiful creations up close and personal.
Flowers!
4-year-old Jonas Mershon and his family take in the beauty of the elaborate floats.
It's really special for them. My son likes the dinosaurs, my daughter likes the butterflies, and it's really nice for them to come out in the morning.
And what do you like?
I'll have to go with the dinosaurs too. It's pretty impressive.
And they're not alone. This Jurassic float was a big hit on the parade routes.
I wanted to see the dinosaurs because when they mentioned that there were Brussels sprouts on the to create the spine and some of the detail, I thought this is something that would be fun to come out and see.
It's just nice to see every detail instead of TV because you can't really see it that well.
I'm from Chicago. Many a year I've watched it on TV. But here it is.
And since we don't have smell-o-vision, this is the best way to awaken your senses to the fresh smell of flowers.
You can see everything and smell, and it smells very nice here.
The sights and smells of the world-famous Rose Parade floats will be showcased until 5 this evening, so there's still time to come out and enjoy the fantasy.
Happy New Year!
Tickets are $10, but it's free for kids under 5. Again, you have until 5 o'clock, so come on out. Live in Pasadena, Danielle Saar, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.